Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome to this miracle activation. This is going to be the third in the series. So if you were just finding this, then we have done 2 already, and I'm doing 5 total, releasing them every 3 days. These are based by teachings from A Course in Miracles. For this session today, we are going to be channeling the frequency of miracles and ultimate healing. Healing beyond the perceptions of the mind, but healing straight from God. I am pulling inspiration from a book that I'll link to below. It is The Heart of A Course in Miracles by Michael Murdad. And I'll take you through an exercise, and I got the inspiration from that book. And so I'm pulling from that book and then the original text as well. So I just wanted to give credit to where the inspiration for this exercise is coming from. So as I take you through the session today, I will be using the word God, but if that does not feel aligned, then I invite you to use what does. Higher self, spirit, whatever brings the most ease to this experience for you today. If you're new to my videos, I'm an energy channel. And so in just a moment, I will be connecting energetically and asking, as I said, to channel the frequency and the energy of miracles and ultimate healing into this session. So if you would like to receive this energy activation, then just say yes in your mind's eye. It will always be for your highest and best good and in alignment with where you are, your intentions, what you're asking and praying for. And I will also make a note that if you experience any ego resistance during the session, you may not. I'm not speaking that into existence by any means, but if you do, it's such a beautiful opportunity to transmute it. So we don't run from it, we don't fight it, but we allow the beautiful frequency that is coming through to transmute it as we align more and more with our true soul, God self. So with all of that being said, I invite you now, if you're able, to close your eyes. Coming into a space of stillness and receptivity. I take just a moment to connect energetically and begin this channeling. As I am doing this, I invite you to bring into your awareness now areas of healing that you were calling in for yourself, for situations or others in your life, and on a larger global scale. So just bring those into your awareness, setting your intentions for this session today. And I'll let you know when we're connected and we'll go through the rest of the process. Just take another moment if you are still setting any intentions, and once you are complete, just surrender without any thought. Allow yourself to receive. In this session today, we are specifically targeting areas of healing. And healing is a very broad term. So whatever that means for you, maybe it's not even healing per se, but a transformative process, a manifestation, creation. Whatever healing means for you right in this very moment. We are specifically targeting those energies that have not yet been healed. And for many, these are things that you have been focusing on. It's been in your awareness. Perhaps you've been peeling back the layers of it. And the Course talks about, in the chapter, The Unhealed Healer, how much of the healing journey is through the lens of the ego, and this comes without any shame or condemnation. But the ego can create confusion. It can mistake getting as much knowledge or information as a form of healing, and it can all contribute to healing. But as the Course explains, when we surrender all the attempts of the ego to heal, honoring yourself, honoring your journey, again, no shame, no condemnation. But when we release all of those attempts of the ego to figure it out, to heal, to do the quote unquote right thing, and we truly surrender and we allow for God to be our guide, that is when we experience the true healing for ourselves, and we become miracle workers to heal others. We are going to be reciting the Ho'oponopono prayer. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. And going into the deeper energies of what this prayer brings forth. We will start by saying this to ourselves and allowing the words to activate healing within us. We will then do it for another person or a situation, a relationship, something in your personal life. And we will then do it on a global scale. So I'm calling forth the energy of God to channel through me. The true energy of miracles, of healing. And I invite you now to bring to your awareness, what is it within yourself that you would like to be healed at this moment? And this is where I will be reading the exercise from the book that I mentioned. If you're able to, can you place your hands upon your heart? With the awareness of all those areas of healing that you called in. And you say to yourself now, I am sorry. And in this, you were saying sorry to yourself for forgetting your true identity and for judging yourself as being capable of being unhealed. I'm sorry, we say to ourselves. I'm sorry for forgetting who I am. I'm sorry for anything in my unconscious that has created these areas of healing. I'm sorry for perceiving myself as being unhealed. And we say to ourselves now, please forgive me. Please forgive me for having projected my unhealed wounds and limiting beliefs, co-creating this challenge for myself. Please forgive me, we say to ourselves. That part of you that believed, that unconsciously created these illusions. Please forgive me, we say to ourselves. I love you, we say to ourselves. I love you because of who you really are. God's perfect and holy child, the Christ. I love you, we say to ourselves, as this innocent child of God, always having been innocent. I love you, we say to ourselves. And thank you, we say to ourselves. Thank you for mirroring to me what needed to be recognized, accepted, surrendered, and refilled with the presence of truth, the truth of who I am. And now, as I stand in forgiveness of myself, I stand healed, one with God, as God. And so we say thank you once again to ourselves, knowing that the healing has occurred. So be it, and so it is. And we let that be enough because it is. We lovingly let go of the mind and the ego who might create unnecessary complications. We let this be enough. And we trust that the unseen has already healed us. Thank you, we say to ourselves. Thank you, we say to God. And we walk forth in this knowing as God is our guide. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale out. And we use this same process with others. If you would like to heal somebody in your life, if you want to heal a relationship or a situation, I invite you to bring that into your mind now from a place of pure potential and no limitation. We are awakening and evoking that Christ consciousness within us, the consciousness of the miracle worker that is available to us all because it is our true nature. Whatever that person, maybe an animal, a situation, a relationship, whatever that is, bring that into your mind. And we say to them, I am sorry. I am sorry for forgetting your true identity and judging you as being capable of being whatever the situation is. Maybe it's sick, angry, unhealed, whatever that is. I am sorry for forgetting your true identity and judging you as being capable of being unhealed. Please forgive me, we say to them. Please forgive me for having projected my unhealed wounds and limiting beliefs onto you, thus co-creating your challenge. I also forgive myself, for I too have suffered by allowing you to bear the cross of my issues. Please forgive me, we say to them. I love you, we say to them. I love you because of who you really are, God's perfect and holy child, the Christ. I love you. I recognize your divinity. I see it. I feel our oneness. I feel that love is the only truth. I love you. And thank you, we say to them. Thank you for mirroring to me that which needed to be recognized, accepted, surrendered, and refilled by the presence of truth, the truth of who we are. As we now stand forgiven by each other, we also stand healed and one in God, as God. And so it is. Thank you, we say, acknowledging that the healing has occurred. And as you see the truth in others, their perfect, innocent, holy self, the truth of the soul, as you are brave and courageous and vulnerable enough, you awaken that within them. And it further expands and awakens within you. And we walk forth from this session knowing that the healing, the miracle has occurred. And we let go of the egoic confusion and misinterpretations and we allow God to be the source of it all. We allow it to unfold in the most ideal way. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale out. And finally, we are going to be doing this globally, collectively. Know that we are not condoning. We're not condoning hate. We're not condoning violence. We're not condoning anything that is outside of the love of God. But what we are doing by collectively saying this prayer is we are healing and we are creating miracles and we are awakening the light where there seemed to be darkness. So to whatever extent you're ready for, to say this prayer globally. If you want to target it at a specific situation, you can do that, or you can just send it to the world and every sentient being in this world. Whatever feels right, whatever you're ready for. We say this prayer globally, collectively. I am sorry. I am sorry for forgetting your true identity and judging you as being capable of being anything outside of the love of God. Please forgive me. Please forgive me for having projected my unhealed wounds and limiting beliefs onto you, thus co-creating your challenge. And I also forgive myself, for I too have suffered by allowing you to bear the cross of my issues. I love you. I love you because of who you really are. God's perfect and holy child, the Christ. And thank you. Thank you for mirroring to me that which needed to be recognized, accepted, surrendered, and refilled with the presence of truth, the truth of who we are. As we now stand forgiven by each other, we also stand healed and one in God, as God. And so it is. And we allow the light that was shared from the deepest parts of our soul to create miracles in this world. And again, on a global scale, we move forward as God is our guide. I'm going to be silent for a couple minutes. I'm sending grounding energy. I invite you into stillness and allowance as everything we did here today is integrated within your being. We let this session be enough. We allow the manifestation of miracles within ourselves. We allow the manifestation of miracles within others and in our lives. We allow the manifestations of miracles in our world. We let this session be enough, and we walk forth in faith. And if there is any part of us that is still doubting or untrusting, we surrender that to God. And we forgive ourselves for that part of us that might not be able to believe quite yet. And through that forgiveness and that compassion, it is transmuted and healed. Take a couple of deep breaths as we prepare to come out of this session today. I've disconnected from this energy channeling, so be it and so it is. We give thanks. Thank you for being a part of this, for being open and expansive. I'm going to link to the book that I read from for the exercise. If you are interested, that will be linked below. I am sending you so much love and light, and I will talk to you next time. So again, I'm putting these out every 3 days. So in 3 days, there will be the 4th one of this series. All right, have a blessed day.